And on that note, welcome back everyone to some more Danganronpa 2. Although I must admit, I'm actually really craving a bowl of cereal. But no, it's Danganronpa 2 time. We are going to solve this case. I lied.
It's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
I guess she probably didn't get an invite. Poor Monami.
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Monokuma gonna get sued. I sense a lawsuit.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
Wait, did he say mothballs or mossballs? It says mossballs, but did I hear that wrong? Did he say mothballs or what even are mossballs? I mean, I'm guessing balls of moss. Okay, that's weird.
I don't eat moss balls. I just enjoy looking at
Okay,
them.
she said mossballs. That's weird. Anyway.
I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Yeah.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie.
Uh-huh.
Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused on that one because I was like, the cutting seems to be more in line with the Tin Man, but I suppose it's supposed to be like the arrows have like pinned the lion to a tree or something, and that's what Hiyoko was supposed to represent with a tape. That makes sense. I just wasn't quite sure on it at first.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
Yeah, because there can only be two murders at once, although I think someone in the comments also mentioned that maybe the Tin Man could be the broken surveillance kit. Because I guess that would kind of makes sense. I mean, just means the third victim wasn't a person, which, yeah, I'm okay with that. I think I've got that in my brain now.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Although, if I was the Scarecrow, I wouldn't be able to say that because I wouldn't have a brain. If I only had a brain... God, I've seen that film so many times. Yeah, why did the killer go... Yeah, why do all this?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
Is it not? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at my health. My health is so low. I have a minute. The reason the killer imitated the two victims, I should be able to explain that now. Not to hide the weapon. No. Because they like movies. Let their accomplices get... No, I think it's to mix up the killing order. So I think what they're saying is Hiyoko was killed first. Which, yeah, I think was probably the case. So I'm gonna say that.
See.
Yeah.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Yeah.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
I guess so.
A valid line of reasoning.
Glad you think so, Gundam.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
The condition of her body, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Me and Gundam on the same page. For once. Very... Probably the first and last time that's gonna be the case.
If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
What? Nothing happened. What's going on?
I'm not even crying.
Right? I swear, this game is trying its hardest to confuse me, and it's not really a difficult thing to do. I get confused just by the natural state of affairs in this game. You don't need to, like, go the extra mile, game.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
You could ask nicely. Don't you dare be mean to Chiaki, Gundam. You're on my good list. That can change.
What a jerk!
What a jerk! Look what you did, you little jerk.
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, Chiaki, she can take it, but she can give it as well. Like, holy crap. Do not mess with Chiaki.
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right?
Yes, we think.
That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
When she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor. Well, yeah, because she had to walk to set up the step ladder and stuff.
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed.
Okay, is that because there was blood on her shoes? I'm trying to remember, it's been a few days.
That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Yes, because the only blood there is from Hiyoko.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
Uh-huh.
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
You're out of your league. Gundam, you're making things worse.
Man, he's being annoying and
Yeah, you're just making things worse.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed.
Mm-hmm.
How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
You're testing my patience, Gundam. You will not speak to Chiaki like that.
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
I love that face of hers. It just gets me every time. It's so adorable.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
Oh, Gundam, there's gonna be another murder in a minute.
you're one to talk.
For once, I'm like, yeah, Kazuichi, yeah, nice one. Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. Yeah, we need to get to the point here. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Oh god, first argument of the video. Blood on the soul. Blood on the souls. Yeah, it's gotta be that. It's gotta be that. But let's see what they say.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
Uh-huh.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
Oh, I
If
did.
her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Stepped on something. Maybe that
Were there
one?
even any footprints at the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor.
But she was like sitting or something.
I mean,
So instead,
Possible,
there'd be a
but-
mark on her ass.
no. No.
Weak, 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 I say!
Ooh, lots of shooting.
It doesn't even pierce my heart.
Chiaki said Ibuki was standing when Hiyoko was killed, but is that really true? Yeah, it must be, because let's check the evidence. Hang on a minute. Truth bullets. Blood on soles. Yeah. There was blood stains on the soles of Ibuki's feet, so yeah, she had to have stood in blood. Yeah, unless yeah, no, the blood wouldn't have got on there any other way. I don't think. So what do I need to shoot here? That's the question.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the
Ooh, maybe this
floor.
one? No? Does the evidence you just presented contradict what I said? Oh no, we're not contradicting, we need to agree. Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry, Chiaki. Sorry. Ibuki was still standing, yes. I messed up big time there. But I think I know what I need to do now.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
We need to shoot one of the blue ones.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Stepped on something? That's gotta be it. Yes!
I agree with that.
I agree! It's very weird.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something.
It's very weird when I'm actually agreeing with something someone said as opposed to arguing with them. I'm really not used to that.
That something was blood.
Yes.
There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
Faint. I don't know if those are faint. That's quite a lot.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Apparently not, so yeah, it has to be Hiyoko's.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Unless it's the killer's and there was a scuffle, but we've not seen any evidence for that.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
I still think it's Mikan. I still think it's Mikan. And my theory is still that she smothered Ibuki by accident and went to set up the well, I don't really know why the movie would be a motive. It's more just a convenient means of, again, hiding two... No, it would have to be planned ahead of time. Maybe it isn't Mikan. But I just think that she's probably pretty good with a scalpel, right? She's a nurse. I don't know if they do much scalpeling, but anyway.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded.
Yeah, and maybe Ibuki did it herself.
Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed. Yeah,
maybe Ibuki killed Hiyoko.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye!
Oh god. Oh god.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Oh no, this is the sword. This is the sword one. Right, there's only so many times I can slash. If you slash twice in one direction and once in the opposite, it does more damage or something. I'm hot as fuck because it's really warm in this room right now. And it's only gonna get worse. Right.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But, are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
Oh god. This is probably the minigame I actually dread the most. I think it is. I think this is the minigame I dread the most.
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status.
Yeah, I'm fairly sane. You're not really that. Anyway.
However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
I'll try my best. Oh god, here we go. Right, what are the controls again? Is it the sticks? Right, I don't need to worry about the swords right now. That's just for the next phase, right? Although I'm trying to think. Oh, smudge on the floor.
Ibuki's feet belong to Hiyoko?
It would definitely be the smudge on the floor.
Impossible. Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute did you see.
I'm not doing this very well. I did not do that very well at all. Right, let's try again. Despite his exaggerated protests, I feel like I've already seen an opening to counter. Yeah, the floor thing he mentioned, but I can't do that in this phase, right? Is this a trap?
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute did you see a nice nightmare.
What? I hate this minigame. I hate this minigame because you're pressured with time. I don't quite understand the mechanics.
You're saying the blood on
I've got
Ibuki's
30 cuts,
belonged to Hiyoko?
and I've already wasted like so many.
Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never... Just did you see a nice nightmare?
I feel like I'm doing this very wrong.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the
I feel like he's just winning every time I do this.
Can't step on blood that was never there. Just about did you see a nice nightmare?
Do I just need to do it quicker? I've run out of blades again. God damn it, I know you guys are probably screaming at me, Mage, this minigame is not that difficult. I just fucking hate it.
The blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there.
Maybe I do need to...
Just about 1 minute.
Maybe I do need to use...
See a nice nightmare?
I wonder, actually. Hang on. Maybe I do need to just press triangle on that one. Let's try again.
Ibuki's feet belong to Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Yeah, there we go. That's all I needed to do. Oh, that's all I needed to do.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
I sure do.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but... Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right?
Yeah. So, I'm guessing Ibuki didn't commit the murder then, because she wouldn't have stepped in the blood, right? She wouldn't have been that. I don't know.
Even if they're able to hide Hiyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Mm-hmm.
Hiyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't do a very good job, though, did they?
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Oh, and you would know, Mikan. You would know.
Aside from Mikan, none of us were aware of that fact. So the killer probably did not know it either.
Oh, are they saying that... Are they trying to get Mikan off the hook already? Because I still think she did it, even if...
Maybe
I don't really know
that
why.
behavior was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikan's autopsy?
I mean, the heater was running, right?
That's right. I didn't know the time of death because of the heater.
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right?
I'm just waiting for someone to object.
Then it's decided. Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Okay, we've established something that we're pretty 99.69% sure of.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now.
Okay.
Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
I mean, I do. I really do like Gundam, but good lord, is he a lot sometimes.
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Oh, really?
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
It did.
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Suicide.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is.
Which in that case would be Ibuki. Or would it be the person that convinced them to do it?
Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself.
Very true. And we had something like this in the first game.
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Oh my god.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hiyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hiyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
Yeah, but I mean, to set her up like that, and then, yeah, no, that's definitely not what happened. It's too elaborate. You wouldn't bother going through all that. If you killed her and then thought, oh shit, I feel really bad now, I guess I'll off myself. You wouldn't go all staging everything and setting up the camera. That's just not what happened.
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can
That's
happen.
what I mean. So I think someone told her to either do it, kill Hiyoko, and then kill herself, or just someone told her to kill herself. And we already know the reason why Hiyoko was at the music venue was to use the mirror, which Sonya suggested to her. So, yeah, I think Ibuki was very easily swayed to do anything in her current condition, which is what's making this quite interesting.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right?
Exactly.
After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive.
I mean, again, it could have been someone else hanging, like, pretending to be... Well, no, they couldn't pretend to be hanging. That wouldn't end very well for him, would it? Huh?
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, She was just pretending to be dead.
I don't think you could pretend to be dead hanging from the rafters like that, though.
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
I still think that it's very possible that the person we saw on the video wasn't actually Ibuki, but no, I don't think she was playing dead.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
It's quite an inconvenient way to... It's not an easy thing to set up, right? Taking a few pills that you probably could get from the supermarket, easy.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means... there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
I mean, I know what you mean, Nagito, but the way you word that just makes you sound so heartless.
What the heck?
Yeah.
There's still one more issue on my mind.
Do tell.
If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
If Ibuki didn't commit suicide. Well, I still think she could have done. But obviously being manipulated to do so. Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
Yeah.
Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Are they gonna bring into the into question the fact that there was blood on the stepladder? Because if there's no blood on Ibuki's hands, which there isn't, then how did the blood get on the stepladder? Because the person who moved the stepladder there was the killer and had blood on them from Hiyoko. That's what, yeah. So I don't know if this is Ibuki. Plus, it's really hard to tell from that angle.
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't think they needed to, with the way that Ibuki was.
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi.
Mm-hmm.
Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
Yes, only the strongest alibi must survive.
Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
No, because we spoke to Kazuichi about this.
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
It must have been, yeah.
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement.
Yeah, so that must be... What time is the Monokuma announcement again? I always forget. I know it's 10 PM at night.
And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
Is it 8 AM?
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Okay, then. Oh, boy. Make your argument. What are we going to do this time? Mikan's account. Surveillance monitor video. Oh, my God. That's a lot of accounts. Ugh.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
I mean,
And
yeah.
what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
Okay.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
It isn't an alibi. No, it's not.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease. If nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed!
The murder supposedly happened before and during the morning announcement. The person who doesn't have an alibi for that time. Right, let's check the accounts. Me and Akane. So, yeah, I feel like Nagito and Akane are off the hook. They weren't involved. Surveillance camera unit, I don't think that's important. Mikan's account. So right up until the morning announcement, Mikan was with Hajime. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. And she apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. Okay. The problem is, I am fully on. I'm so suspicious of Mikan. Fuyuhiko's accounts. After Fuyuhiko met Mikan in front of the lobby in the hospital, they split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater. Apparently, Fuyuhiko and Mikan were only separated for a short time. But it does, yeah, Fuyuhiko, you don't have an alibi for before the announcement. And Sonia, that's something different. Yeah. I don't... I'm thinking Mikan's then, maybe. I don't know. Was she with me, though? Because I was asleep, and I was rudely awakened by her, but we don't know where she was before that. And then she was separated from Fuyuhiko for a short while. Fuyuhiko and Mikan. Oh man, I don't know.
People like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Right.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
Yep.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
Correct.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
I'm wasting so many seconds
Aside from
here.
those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
Is it that one, maybe?
No, that's wrong.
Here we go. That was a little bit trial and error there. Not gonna lie.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi.
Yeah, Mikan, I guess, does have one.
In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
Because we were together during that period of time.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
Let's not explain exactly in what capacity.
We even woke up together that morning.
Oh my god, Mikan. I mean, I know this helps us, but good lord, you didn't need to. You didn't need to put it like that.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Oh my god.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Oh, Chiaki, it's not like that. It's not like that, Chiaki. Trust me.
Too much info.
Too much info? TMI.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
Yeah, and smothered you with her,
And
Anyway.
we went to the hospital together afterward, so we were together until right before the announcement.
Yeah, but then you ran off. You disappeared.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
Because I was just by myself when I saw the video.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
Okay. I still think it's Mikan, but it could be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that.
Okay. I hope it's not Fuyuhiko.
The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
Yeah.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
Yeah, because like anyone in the motel room, in the motel, has no alibi whatsoever. Kazuichi, Sonia, even Gundam.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
What are you getting at?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
I mean, this is the question, isn't it? Yeah, like, what is the actual reason? Why is that a motive?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel.
You don't feel bad. You don't feel... Not a single bone in your body feels bad about all the confusion.
I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Okay, please share with the class. Literally, because we are a class. The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us. It can't... Also, again, it can't be Neko, right? Neko isn't going to just suddenly turn up and be crucial to this case. If so, then whose and what kind of trap is it? I don't know. Find out next time. No, we're not ending. It's only been half an hour. Trial suspended. Oh shit.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, mon ami. The moss... Is it moss or more? It must... I'm just gonna say moss. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Stop it, don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. Chance time? What? What's that? Now then, mon ami's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck! Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you are whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll be, just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then... I'm Usami, magical miracle girl, Usami. I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk. I don't think that's gonna win him over. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
What are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. Random as always. Would you like to save your progress? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I still have no idea. I mean, I like my Mikan theory, but it feels like we've just disproven that.
Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
I don't know.
We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
We've just done that. We should be fine. Okay, we're back. We're back with the action. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence? Yeah, maybe that's just like a bonus. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here.
It did. I'm thinking.
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Me too.
Man, this again.
I can't get on every time. Every time it shows Akane, I'm just so distracted.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Why didn't they kill you?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
True, but you could have killed Nagito instead of Ibuki.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Nagito?
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Shut up forever. Oh, he's something else, alright, isn't he?
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Please share your thoughts with us, Chiaki.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
Is this where it's going to bring up the fact that the camera was destroyed?
It's not just that. Come on. Try to remember the content of the movie.
If you can call it content.
About the lion that got killed second.
Yeah.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Apparently.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Thank you. Yeah, it's never sat right with me. It doesn't really seem that connected or similar at all. I mean, the tree bit is, yeah.
But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
There's no, like, you know, puncture wounds or anything like that.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
I mean, yeah.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna go ahead and do that, why, yeah, you wouldn't settle for halves, would you?
If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
They could have figured out a way.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
If so, then it's really odd. And really quickly slapped together.
I'm saying, Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think they expected Hiyoko to turn up. I really don't, because it does scream as, you know, oh shit, there's Hiyoko, whew, dead, hide her body, fuck, what do I do? Let's tape her up and make it look like the movie was the motive when it actually wasn't? Maybe that's it.
What?
What? Hiyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
We know, don't we, Sonia? We know. Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hiyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
Oh, and speaking of Sonia, yeah, apparently she followed us into Hyoko's room, but it always looks like, when they just pop up in this game, that's just the way that they represent someone being in that location. So I thought she was there already waiting for us, but apparently not, so... Yeah, that's why Hajime wasn't too surprised.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Oh my lord. Why Hiyoko went to the music venue, if that's the key to all this? I need to find out, no matter the cost. Well, we know, it's Sonia's account. It's Sonia's account. Oh. Wait, that's not even on the list?
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
I mean, me and Sonia do.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Not quite.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No, maybe.
You know, Sonia!
She went of her own free will.
You know! You told us!
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
She went of her own free will. Hang on. Motel room key. Music venue curtain. Surveillance camera unit. AC temperature. The Wizard of
Maybe the
Monami.
killer summoned her.
Why?
If that's not it,
Hang on. Hold the phone. Why isn't Sonia's account relevant to this? Because that's exactly the reason why she went there. It has to be. So why can't we choose this? Huh. Distraught because her kimono was disheveled and unable to tie it on her own. I'm really confused now. Why on earth? Isn't that, like, something we can choose? What else was... The temperature... Don't think that's anything to do with it. No. The curtain. Black curtain at the very back of the music venue. Not wide enough to reach the side of the stage. It looks like it was brought from the supermarket, not something originally... Yeah, I don't think that's relevant either, is it? Scrap of thick paper. And motel room key. Maybe it's that. Yeah, maybe it's... That's the only thing I can think of. Her motel room key. Which is something we can choose. Yeah.
Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
I'm gonna try this. Oh my god, it's right.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
Yeah, it would have been so much easier to just say, yeah, Sonia, you remember when you told me what you told me?
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
No, no, no. No, she wanted to use the mirror.
There's no way she got abducted?
Nope.
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
Exactly. Although you could say, well, no, it would still be difficult for the killer to do that.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Yeah, but that would be difficult if you're also in the process of kidnapping Hiyoko, who would be very loud, by the way.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious.
True. True.
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key.
Very true.
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Oh no, Akane, don't do this. Not another one.
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
But you're the one that grabbed the... Oh, come on, please.
This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
What are you talking about?
No, that's not the issue.
Why are you getting all freaking confrontational?
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Good lord. Oh god, right, what are we doing here? Step ladder, candle, smudge on the floor, Mikan's account. Sonia's, it's definitely Sonia's account. Right? It's gotta be.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
Nearly.
Back down.
Nearly. Duel. Oh, duel. I failed? I mashed that so quick. Oh, come on.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and
Damn it.
forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking.
I wasted
And that's
so many
why
cuts.
The killer targeted her.
So many cuts. Oh, just.
But
Advance.
Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember?
Yep.
It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
Yep.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Come on, give me the one that I need to cut. Oh, come on. What was the... I can't back out. I need to counter remarks to show...
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Advance.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono. There's only one reason
Oh,
her
shit.
kimono would be that messed
Shit.
up.
That was it. God damn it. Oh, we're getting pushed back. Retreat.
Damn it!
Right.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
We got this. It was like
There's no reason for the
second
killer to put
round
the key in
of
Hiyoko's
dialogue
kimono.
from her, I
The
think.
killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
Triangle.
Her kimono was all messed up.
Wait, that didn't work? Oh, have I got the wrong blade?
Crap!
Good lord, that screen is ridiculous.
Hold on.
Kimono was messed up.
Try
Hang on.
remembering Hiyoko's body.
Hang on.
Her kimono was all messed up.
It's gotta be.
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
It's gotta be Sonia's account. It has to be.
That's the proof she was abducted,
Shit.
right?
No.
Damn
Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. I'm messing this up so badly.
The door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
All right, let's just see what she says. Maybe the first one is wrong.
The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
No.
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. That's the proof she was
Shit,
abducted,
that's the one.
right?
That's the one I have to shoot.
My gut is totally right after all.
Is it though? Damn it. Right, it's the second one. It's the second one. God. Oh, I hate this minigame so much.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Could probably
There's
shoot.
only one
I don't know.
reason her kimono would be that messed up.
Right, it's coming.
She
It's coming.
fought the killer.
There we go.
Through those words.
There we go. Oh my god.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Oh, that stresses me out so much.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono.
See, Sonia, if you had just mentioned this earlier, I wouldn't have had to deal with that bullshit from Akane.
I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Would have been really great if you mentioned this about 5 minutes ago.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
No, which is, a valid guess.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Really? Really?
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Kazuichi, me and you were on, fairly good terms in this case. That's changed. You've ruined it. You've ruined it.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Exactly. It was not part of the plan.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
It is a little bit suspicious.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
True.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
What?
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Oh my god.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
Because the killer was in the music venue when she turned up.
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Yeah, she probably walked in on the killer trying to stage the whole thing.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Mm-hmm.
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki.
Mm-hmm.
The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation.
So
killed Hiyoko.
What was the murder weapon then? It's gotta be something sharp. Who just carries around something sharp on them? Mikan? Maybe?
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
Yeah.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
How very convenient for them that they saw... Well, I guess it's not convenient. Well, it is a little bit convenient, but at the same time, I think they just thought on their feet. Everyone had seen the movie, right? Except me. So they were like, hey, I could make it about the movie. Although, I don't know if Monokuma predicted that something like this would happen. That's a little bit convenient, is what I'm saying.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
Good question.
They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
She's thinking.
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close. Oh, you are you? Because I'm not. Oh, Nagito. I like how he... Has he said anything since Kazuichi told him to shut up forever?
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
He's not talking.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
You told him to stay shut up forever.
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Okay.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Yeah, we established that like ages ago.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene,
There'd be blood everywhere.
there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
I mean, she could have still committed suicide, but have been told to do it because of her despair disease.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Right? I was just about to say, there is no new information there whatsoever.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
That was a pretty top-tier awkward laugh, I gotta say.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Yeah, I'm speechless as well, Hajime. No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
Strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
You get the impression that I mean, I know Mikan's just very timid and quite nervous anyway, but you think she's acting extra, like, nervous? Almost guilty, you could say. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Oh, bollocks, what is it? Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the... stepladder? There's no bloody footprints on the stepladder. There is blood on the stepladder. I'm telling you, it is not Ibuki in that video. She was put there later, and maybe she was just, like, strangled? And then hung up there? Or again, maybe just told to... I don't know. It's definitely not Ibuki in the video. It's gotta be the stepladder, right? It has to be. There's no other... No, it's gotta be the stepladder.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah.
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Which I didn't actually think about.
Huh? There weren't?
No.
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
That's not true. Look, there is blood on it, it's just not on the steps. It's on the ladder part, I don't know.
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
Nagito. What are you talking about? You're obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Yeah, he's orchestrating this whole thing. He's guiding every single... I mean, Chiaki's doing that as well, though, just because she's so freaking clever. Nagito Kameda, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate. Yeah, he's a great character. He is a great, great character.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
I saw someone with a bag on their head climbing the stepladder.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. guess there was something funny about that video.
The fact that it cut off before we saw the actual act itself, yeah.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
Yeah, the candle conveniently went out.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
No pressure, no pressure. Just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach the hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Oh, bollocks.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
She looks so sweet.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. I'm the only one who can do it. Right, the hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. Tell you what, you're gonna need a good memory, because I don't know if I'd remember every single detail about a video I watched, like, a few hours ago. Spot selection. Select the suspicious spot. Is it... I'm actually not sure. The hair. The hair? The bag. The hemp bag that was covering her face. Based on what I saw in the video, I don't think that looks suspicious. Ah, shit. 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 I can't see Ibuki's hair. The hospital gown. No, no. That's not what I meant. Is it... I genuinely don't know. There's no blood. Oh, there's no blood on the stepladder. No, not the hospital gown.
Damn it!
Damn it, Hajime. The stepladder.
Here!
There we go.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
Please do.
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it's not my real ladder.
It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder.
Facing the camera.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
Which is one heck of a small detail to remember. Again, having only seen the video once, a few hours ago. Well done, Hajime, because I bloody wouldn't remember.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Oh my god.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
Oh my god.
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
That's a good question.
And one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
The hospital?
What do you mean?
She's so nervous. I mean, I know she is anyway, but like,
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
Oh my god. They're talking to the player here, it is brilliant.
What are you two talking about?
Stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer... Is that thing the place where the killer did something? Oh, it's not another Hangman's Gambit! Oh no! Question. What's the difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene? That's a big-ass word. Oh, God. Nope, it's not that. This is pure just trial and error. Nope. Hey, F. Well, it was fallen. It was on its side. Is that what they want? Ah, balls. Ah, shit. Oh yeah, you can move them. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, you can have more than... Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Okay, I've no idea what this is. Fill? Maybe 2 L's. No. Film? Ah, shit. Film. Why can't I think of what this is? I probably should. That's not it. Why did it? There wouldn't be a bloody... Oh my god. I think we need a vowel. A vowel carol, please. And a consonant. I think we need an N. Filming. Filming. We're so nearly dead, by the way. Right, we need a G. We need a G. There's a G. I know I just can't focus on so many things at once, game. I can't do it. Filming. Oh, God. That's not it. That's not it. It's gotta be an O. It's gotta be an O. Shit. Shit. I'm dead. I'm dead, but it's fine. We know what we're after now, kind of. No. Filming location. Filming location. Need a T. Oh, I just want to grab that one. I should slow it down, shouldn't I? You failed, yeah. I know. I know. I failed big time. Oh, no one would vote for me. You know I have an alibi. I need a drink of water. Oh. This will help me find the true justice. Yada 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 yada. Come on. Come on.
This is my...
No, it's not. Retry. Yes.
We will never give up.
Right, with a full health bar, I should be okay. I'm just really, really, really bad at keeping track of everything and moving everything. And right, at least we know what the word is now, though. At least we know what the word is. Filming location. Give me an F. That's an M. That's another M. Don't give me 2 M's. I don't need 2 M's. Not yet, anyway. I don't need G's. There we go. That's it. Alright, give me an I. Give me an I. We can get rid of some of those. We can get rid of some of these G's. I... Shit. Oh. The L. Just wait for... Oh, no! They don't last very long, do they? Right, film. Now I need another M. Now I need... Give me an M, game. Give me an M. Whoa. M. I... Oh, bollocks. N. G. Son of a bitch. It gets too fast. Too fast. Shit. G. 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 Right. L. Screw it, just take the damage. Take the damage. O. No! Ah! Son of a bitch. Oh. Okay. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Shit. This is too overwhelming. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Okay, right, C. C. No, not T. Okay, right. I need an A. I need some A's, guys. There's the A. There it is. Oh, you tithead! Son of a bitch! I know I could speed this up as well, but it's going too bloody fast anyway. Right, A. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. T. I. Give me an N. Give me an N. We've done this. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. Give me an N. Give me an N, you bastards. That's an A. Right, N's. N's. Boom. Okay. Jesus Christ. I am so bad at these mini games.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue.
Interesting. Hence the whole curtain thing.
It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor's supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Yeah. They could have moved the camera. It's the conference room, isn't it? It's the conference room in the hospital.
Then there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
I didn't consider the possibility that it was filmed somewhere else. Very clever. Very clever. In order to show that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Smashed it to bits. Oh, another logic dive. Are you kidding me? What are the controls again? What are the controls again? Accelerate. Oh yeah. Bloody accelerate is X and triangle is jump. Lot of bollocks. We got plenty of time. What? Did I not make that? I swear I made that jump. Oh, crud. I'm landing on the green there, you son of a bitch. Game's cheating. The game is cheating. Have to jump a little bit later. There we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is getting more difficult. Oh, God. Question 1. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? I wasn't... both. Both, right? Both? Oh, I've gone the blue. I've gone blue. I've gone camera. Which was totally what I meant to do, yeah. No, it was definitely just the camera. Oh, for fuck's sake. Look at the screen, mage. Look at the screen. Do 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 do. I know I don't need to go fast all the time. I am not Sonic. Oh, it's making me a little bit dizzy. Oh, it's making me a little bit dizzy. Right. Give me another question. I'm ready. I'm ready, game. Oh, come fuck's sake. So close. It's probably easier just going a bit quicker. Oh my god, that is really making me feel very... I don't really get motion sick very much, but that's actually making me feel... Ugh. Question 2. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or at the hospital? Music venue, right? I mean, it would be actually easier to do it at the hospital. But no, that's the one that we watched. Oh my god. Hey, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. No need to go super ridiculous speeds. Oh, this is so unpleasant. I can't stress how much this... Oh. Oh, going too fast now. Whoa, radical. Question 3. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? They took it with them? They took it with them. Yeah. There's no way they were smart. Unless it was Kazuichi, there's no way they were smart enough to increase the signal. Right.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Very smart. Very smart.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body.
Hmm.
But when Hiyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
Mm-hmm.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
I mean, not really. That's a bit harsh.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Yeah, and I certainly wasn't anticipating that there'd be a freaking hidden pillar as well.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Smashed it. Flipped it over. Hid it. Painted it. Destroyed it.
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Yeah, so it was hard to tell if there was a camera in all the bits.
As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not.
Very clever.
My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way you would notice something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
Hmm.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
Yeah, so if all this was set up... I really do think it's Mikan. I think it's Mikan.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Because she could have been, like, the whole night she could have been doing this with Hiyoko and Ibuki, right? And all she needed to do quickly was to nip back to the music venue with the camera while we were separated from her. And while she was separated from Fuyiko, I'm not exactly sure when. I think it's Mikan. I could be very wrong, though.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. Yeah, we know it's the conference room. We know it's the conference room. That's the case. Where was the video filmed? Definitely conference room. The only possibility is that place inside that building. How very, very vague